Hey, what up? It's your homie Dorrough Music, aka 6'3", man. If y'all ain't subscribed to Real Life Street Stars, make sure y'all hit that button right now. Tune in to the interview. Dorrough Music 6'3".
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars. You know what time it is.
You know, right now, we kind of upset right now, man. I'm talking about on our side of the camera, man.
Yeah. How y'all feeling?
We just recently, like less than 2 hours ago, seen a video, right?
Yeah.
Drop of Sexyy Red.
Yeah.
Get it sexy.
Yeah.
And boy, if I didn't see Fabo snapping,
Man.
Soulja Boy telling them, Drake co-signing, Aiden Ross co-signing them. I'm glad we got you here right now because, you know, this interview was going to go down regardless. Well, you know, we was going to kind of move around that, but to see Sexyy Red drop off the Get It Sexy, which is #1 on, I believe, Apple Music, a few other platforms. It's one of the #1 streaming songs right now.
Yeah.
And for the music video to drop, which, of course, anyone who knows when they hear that beat, they know, hey, that's that Halle Berry, that's that Dorrough, that's that Dallas swag that was pushed all the way through this section to get to where, you know, however it got to. So I'm glad I got you here because the moment you see that video drop, which you already knew the song, you know, you already knew what it was with the song, but when you see the video to where you see the long, tall tees, you see the skating rink and you see him snapping Fabo.
Oh, man.
The whole Atlanta swag.
I saw it.
Bro, I'm saying, I was personally upset. I mean, we still talking about like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dorrough, what did you feel? What did you see? What did you say when you see that shit?
First off, it's just another ball drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get to that in a minute, you know. But even before I say that, I'm going to shout out to Sexyy Red first. I'm going to shout out to Sexyy Red and her team for actually doing that record. You know what I'm saying?
First and
for
foremost.
a lot of different reasons. First of all, off top, it's the #1 record in the world right now.
#1.
It automatically make the Dallas sound, the sound, and the #1 sound in the world right now off top. Now, we not getting that credit because the ball was dropped a long time ago and it comes from a lot of different things and it comes back to the city. The L, I say this is a big L. I say this is a big L for Dallas that will turn into a W, but at this spot right now, it's an L because the culture is not being represented in that video, and that has nothing to do with ATL. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to everybody that got a part with that song and movement, but that has nothing to do with the ATL movement at all. You get what I'm saying? And Sexyy Red, I guarantee you, and I highly doubt she know that. I highly doubt that she knows the connection and the backstory to this song, so that's why I don't feel a way about Sexyy Red. And if anything, I feel a way about the city of Dallas, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna include myself in this. I'm gonna put everybody in the city of Dallas in this box. Every single person, every rapper, every artist, every producer, every media outlet, you know what I'm saying? We for all get in this box right now because we're gonna talk about it.
I mean, our job is to bring a voice to the voiceless.
Yeah.
And I feel like some people's voice may not ring that hard. That's why we have literally Dorrough sitting right here with the Real Life Street Stars. It's like we're the like almost epicenter to start this conversation. But first and foremost, how old is Sexyy Red? Anybody know how old?
I think it's like 23, 24.
23, 24?
Yeah.
So young. So maybe when that song came out, she's a kid.
She a kid. So look, Sexyy Red heard the song as a kid. She liked the song, she loved the song, and she automatically associated with, you know, what was going on with Atlanta just because she from St. Louis for one.
Yeah. And
so that, like I say, like I genuinely feel like Sexyy Red has no idea of this backstory 100%. Get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you why it ain't on Sexyy Red at this point. Now, I am upset, first of all, even when she dropped her song, the song got big quick.
Got big quick. TikTok.
Everybody in Dallas the conversation should have been started simply because now this is what just happened. She just dropped the video. The culture is Atlanta. Atlanta gets the credit for that. That takes away from every artist, every producer, everybody that's been building in Dallas, like that was a free W for the city if it's represented right. Because what people don't know, you feel me? Let me tell y'all what was going on back during the Dallas Boogie time when all this was happening.
Yeah.
When that shit was popping, everybody was winning. And when I say everybody, not just the rappers, not just the producers. It was the DJs winning, it was the media, it was anybody that was connected to this, even motherfuckers that's just doing business in Dallas. If you was representing Dallas and you was part of that culture, you won in whatever outlet you was in because you had so much noise and traffic and eyes and attention on the city because of the movement that we had, right? Yeah. So every time that don't happen and every time it's a chance for that to happen in the city, that's a chance for everybody in the city that's doing whatever the fuck they doing. It don't matter what you doing. If you from Dallas and you represent the city and you of the culture, and when I say Dallas, I'm talking about DFW, Fort Worth too. Atlanta, it ain't just the city, it's everything in this whole metroplex. When something like that happens and then we don't, get the credit for it, everybody take a L. Because that's what people don't know is the only thing from an entertainment and music standpoint that Dallas can claim is the Dallas Boogie sound. That's the only thing Dallas can claim. It's the only thing that we really own. The Dallas Boogie sound, the dances, the everything that was going, the haircuts, everything, the dressing, everything that was going on in that culture is the only thing that the city of Dallas can claim. Nothing else. We like to, in our city, I don't know why we like this, but we like to dick ride everything else. Niggas want to sound like they from Memphis. Niggas want to sound like they from Atlanta. Niggas want to sound like they from Chicago. And nigga, we got real culture here. You feel me? The only people who's supposed to do that is from niggas from small towns who don't got no culture to pull from themselves. Nigga, if anything, pull from, I'd rather see niggas pulling from Houston culture because at least that's still Texas. And they invite, and sometimes Houston pull from our culture as well. So, but niggas, for like the last, I'm gonna say like the last 10 years, but especially the last 6-7 years, all I see for the most part is Dallas people in entertainment dick riding the other sounds, other cities, mainly Atlanta, Memphis, and Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And we got our own culture. So now what happens is when you don't dick ride your own city or support your own city or get, you know what I'm saying, do that, you get your shit took. And now the number one song in the world is a Dallas sound, literally, and niggas from Dallas ain't benefiting from it. And Atlanta for the benefit from that, just from the video. Because guess what? All the kids that be on TikTok and watching this of Sexyy Red, they in the world of that. So now it's for to be a big, them motherfuckers for to get a whole big boost off that, and that has nothing to do with Atlanta culture, and I love Atlanta. I fuck with a lot of people from Atlanta, a lot of producers, a lot of artists. I fuck with them, but that's just not Atlanta culture in no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
we're gonna take it back a little bit because I got to get your take on it. So you see Sexyy Red, you hear this song, Get It Sexy.
Yeah.
Shout out Glorilla, she has a Yeah Glow.
Yeah.
Both of them are coming up, but Get It Sexy is kind of more of that hood chant.
Yeah, facts.
Once you hear, this is before the video, of course, once you hear the beat, who called you and told you, who put you on game?
When it first came out?
When it first dropped.
I want to say I caught it on the blog, and as soon as I heard it, you got to understand, during this time back then, we heard Halle Berry so much. As soon as I heard it, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And I heard that it was actually, the one that they used is actually the original version. It's not even the Hurricane Chris version. It's the original version is the one that they got on the song. That's the first thing I heard. I want to say I was just scrolling on the gram and heard it on, because when she dropped, for whatever reason, like that shit just went. She didn't even drop the song and put it out yet. She just dropped the clip of her
twerking or something.
Yeah. And I saw that. And when I saw it, I was somewhere. I was out of town. I want to say I was at the airport or something. And I saw it, and I was just like, I know this ain't with it. Because when I saw Sexyy Red doing it, and I just saw and heard it, I'm like, oh, this shit finna happen again.
Do you make a post about it?
Nah, I didn't say nothing.
You stay quiet. So,
nah, me and Q Smith, I probably hit Q Smith the next day. You know what I'm saying? He was the first person I hit about it, and we had a conversation. But I didn't make a post. I ain't do nothing crazy, because I already be knowing like shit gonna always come full circle. So it was kind of funny because the motion and the way that I'm moving anyway, it's a lot of stuff going on. So that was just another situation where I'm like, okay, it's gonna force me to talk about this situation. Because in the last 5 years, bro, every time I've done an interview from No Jumper to y'all everywhere I go, the question always have came up about Halle Berry. This ain't even a new question. Yeah, but now it's showing me
it's a new part of the story though.
It's showing me that people really gotta know the story because it took a new leap. It went from the version to the hurricane version to the Sexyy Red. Now it's a whole new thing. And it's the #1 song in the world. And that really means something.
So let me ask, whenever, and this is for up and coming artists or artists who already, cause I seen Mike Jones do the same thing with NLE Chopper.
Yeah.
When you hear someone sampling a song that you're on,
yeah.
Do you immediately attack or do you let it breathe?
Yeah. Shout out to Mike Jones, shout out to NLE Chopper, but I don't think he should have did that. Like, at the end of the day, bro, music got to expose to happen. Sexyy Red was supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be happy about it, but the stuff that it got to be put together right before so it never be these other issues. If I'm Mike Jones and NLE Chopper stopping my song, I'm going to let them go with it.
Let them go.
Lola Brooks did a song called Pit Stop a few months ago. And her whole line is buddy, some Pit Stop, something. The song called Pit Stop.
Oh, yeah. You damn sure right.
Her and French Montana.
Yeah.
And then French Montana on his verse used the whole line, but I didn't even attack them in no kind of way. Like, I got publishing for it automatically just on some other shit, but that's what's supposed to happen.
You're supposed to let that
You're supposed to let the shit go, bro. Like, if you make music, it should get, if it's good, it should get sampled at some point. And you're supposed to let it go. I don't like the culture where motherfuckers go attack the artist and then that make motherfuckers not even want to do the shit. Like, that's not how you're supposed to do it. That's why I ain't mad at Sexyy Red. I'm just saying that I feel like if she and her camp knew the story, they would have came to Dallas and did that shit. That's supposed to be the Dallas Boogie in that video.
So let me ask you then.
It was a whole dance to that shit.
Yeah, because it's y'all's 3 names on it. Wouldn't you say you're probably one of the biggest voices that should have said something about?
We saying it now.
Yeah. We talking now because the video just dropped.
Going on Twitter, bro, that shit is weak. Like, I mean, because the only thing I could have went is made a tweet or put the camera in my face and do that. But now I already knew, bro. You got to understand, I already got a lot of shit going on, and we was already for do an interview, so I already knew that. Okay, it made sense for me to talk about it now. Yeah. It's still fresh. She wasn't gonna change. It wasn't gonna get there like that, bro. Like.
So let me ask you. I believe Drake is very cultured. He spent a lot of time in H-Town, and when you hear a song like that, I know he knows where it came from.
Well,
I'm assume he knows where it came from. All the people in the
video, Soulja, everybody in Atlanta, they all know that's some Dallas shit. They all know.
I wouldn't put it on Drake, but Soulja Boy, he know.
Yeah, that's more so. I wouldn't put that on Drake either. I put that more on Soulja because Soulja done lived out here. Like, he done stayed in the DFW. He know he done fuck with He know
Spain
he's very,
and Will, and he didn't fuck with all the niggas.
He done fuck with everybody in Dallas. Like, Soulja Boy was on my remix. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So like, and like, but this the thing though. If you're a Soulja Boy, you still gonna, motherfuckers not gonna do it. If Sexyy Red, if I'm Soulja Boy and Sexyy Red approach me on that shit, you just gonna do it. Even if you knowing, cause you gotta already know motherfuckers not gonna, especially in Dallas. I'm telling you, bro, this is Dallas' fault. It's Dallas people fault because y'all wanna dick ride everything else. It's Dallas artists and producers first, because they want to create different sounds and not be on no Texas shit or no Dallas shit. It comes down to Dallas first. It don't even matter. Like, the Fabo and all them, everybody that was in the video, they know that was some Dallas shit. But shit, they smart for taking the ride. Why would you, if you finna get this free look, you ain't finna be, I'm not finna take this look, because that's written, man, they're gonna take that shit. That's Dallas' fault, bro.
Integrity, though. Music integrity.
Man, niggas don't, you gotta automatically assume that people don't have that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I move. I automatically assume that niggas ain't gonna have. Now, if they do, then you surprised about it, and that's a good thing. But I'm gonna automatically assume that niggas ain't gonna do the right thing. I move like that in life. You know what I'm saying? And then if they do the right thing, then that's the surprise, and I'll take that and move how I move with that information. But I didn't even expect them to speak up and be like that. Because why the fuck? Because that's a look for them. Once again, Sexyy Red has the biggest record in the country at this moment. She got the most. When you got the #1 song, that means you got the most motion, the most attention, the most everything. Who's gonna turn that down? Right. So them looks is putting more money in their pocket. So everybody in Dallas lose because Sexyy Red was supposed to be in Dallas and with nothing but Dallas cameos and culture doing the fucking the Boogie and the Halle Berry, it was an actual dance to this song. She chose to do the lean with it snap because that's what resonated. And honestly, like I said, I don't know if Sexyy Red and her team know that was Dallas shit, but I'm assuming that they didn't. And I truly believe they didn't.
So who was she supposed to contact? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because you know, we have representatives. We have like Mr. Hit That, Hey Baby.
All right, so now this is what's supposed to happen. She wasn't supposed to do nothing but what she did. Now, when the story get out and her team find out, they should reach out to the city, to whomever they're connected with, and they're all connected. They done runs. Everybody run through Dallas. It's the biggest market. You gotta come through Dallas. So I don't give a fuck if you reaching out to the radio station, whether it's a Hit That, a Baby, a goddamn 97.9 K104, Reallyfe Street Starz, Dorrough. I don't give anybody. It don't matter who you reach out to. If they doing that, it's gonna connect to the source. They should reach out to goddamn Me Superstar. They didn't even reach out to Hurricane Chris. Was actually weird. That's crazy.
The Hurricane Chris. Hurricane Chris.
You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna at least be in the video. They didn't even do that.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move. Hey.